show live. So the whole new setup's different, man. Like Logan, it's just like I don't know, it's different. I can't explain it to you. But this is Kenny G and joined by Logan Young. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, me
Tired,
too.
tired.
Me too.
Listen, it's been a crazy couple weeks, and I've got a habit of as soon as that last region game is over, I kind of disappear for a few weeks, and I don't know. It just is what it is, right?
Yeah, well, my sister and her 3 kids are in town for a week, so that's why I'm exhausted. They went home yesterday. Tell you,
So,
I'd rather work 12-hour shifts. I'm less tired than run around those 3 kids for a week straight.
oh, come on now.
I'm telling you. One's 3, one's 6, and one just turned 8.
Well, mine's 18, and that's a handful. Handful. Look at the goodness gracious. You see that gray?
I do. It's because you've been talking about mine leaving, falling out. That's what it is.
Hey, listen, it can turn gray as long as it's still there, right?
Hey, mine's starting to spring a little bit. We gotta wait till later on. It's like
Yeah,
spring.
we're
It's like the
talking about that
flowers.
before.
It's like the flowers outside.
Man, yeah, it's nice outside. Should have went and played some golf today, and I didn't. Chris is probably working somewhere on the baseball fields. We know where Doodle's at right now. Doodle is
gonna join us later.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put me on Do Not Disturb here real quick. So, but he's in the middle of a game right now. And they're up by 5 with 7.5 minutes to go. Wayne Janikowski, how you doing, brother? Hi, man. We heard about you, and man, we've been thinking about you.
Yes, sir.
Hope you're getting better, and it's nice to see you on here, man. Nice to see you on here. Nice to see you still around with us too.
Yeah, so, for sure.
But Logan, been a busy couple weeks. I guess let's go ahead and talk about our. Let's go ahead and cap off basketball real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
So, your girls, 12th region champion, West Jessamine Colts. Man, I think all year long they were, when healthy, the team that was supposed to win it, right? I mean, they had 5 1,000-point scorers,
senior
one of the top
yep.
2-3 players in the region, Claire Marshall. They've been there. What can you say about? I mean, they can't now. Don't Southwestern made a heck of a run.
They did.
Southwestern took out Boyle, the season #1 team for the most part, throughout the whole year, and it was a pretty good game. But I think the experience and just the overall talent took over in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that 100%. West was on a mission this year after especially with last year being plagued by some injuries and whatnot. I think they start four of the starters were seniors, right? Claire is the only one that wasn't a senior, correct? All right. So, I mean, there's some kind of, players get an edge when they know it could be their last high school game ever. And, they stepped up. But, yeah, I mean, credit to Junior and Southwestern, man. They put up a battle, But, West, they won. And I went up to Rupp that day as well and watched it. And that was the only game that was actually worth watching. The other 3, I was just talking because they were all blowouts. It was boring. It was hard to watch. But the West Taylor game was great. West got down a little early, and those girls fought, came back, got back in the game. It was exciting. They had a great crowd. It was a good way to end this. I know they wanted to get a win up there, but not going up there, not getting blown out like we see a lot of teams did in that first round of the girls tournament. And put up a fight like that. They got nothing to hang their heads about.
The one thing I will tell you this, and you've talked about this a lot. Teams in the 12th region play for a 12th region title. That's the goal, to win the region. Some of these other teams play for state championships, so when they're expecting to get to the state tournament. So I think there's a little bit, I'm not saying we're not motivated, but I'm just saying there's a little bit of that, man, we got it. You know what I mean? A little relief. Right. And it doesn't always, 12th region traditionally hasn't fared well in the tournament, correct? I mean, we've won girls.
No, we've not won state since South Laurel was in our region.
Well, the girls, Mercer County won it twice.
Well, Mercer, I thought we were talking about the boys said yes. So the girls said, Mercer's won. They won back to back. So
I guess the girls have had a lot more success than the boys have in the state tournament.
Wayne got the championship game. Like, what was it? His third year there. And then Jackson got there. He got the Final Four, right?
Or the Boyle and Steve Adams got to
Boyle
the
got the
Final
Final.
Four
So
in
I think
2015.
those are all long-term experienced coaches. So there may be something to be said about that as well.
But that's 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah,
and then,
that's.
But even the Lincoln County run on the boys' side, it seemed almost like a miracle run to the point where like everybody in Rupp was rooting for them because it was almost impossible that it was happening.
Well, yeah, and it is, and it's even less, or it seems even more impossible now when you've got the situation some of these schools are doing to get good. And I won't go into all that, but it's not like when we were younger and it could be wide open every year.
Speaking of which,
it's not as wide open now as it used to be.
So on the girls' side, West Jessamine, congratulations, Coach Hilkins.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal job. And the girls, the GRC ends up winning the state championship on the girls' side. And not to be outdone on the boys' side, our winner, 12th region winner, was DCA. I think DCA, whether we wanted to admit it or not, they were probably the best team for the most part. They had everything. They handled Rockcastle pretty easy in the semifinal, which we knew. I mean, when you haven't seen them before, it's hard to adjust to the size, right?
It is.
But it wasn't. It was the role players that really made a difference. Like Domitian, who's going to be a stud for the next 2 years. He absolutely. He's a phenomenal player. And then they get into a battle with West Jessamine in the championship game. Comes down to who can make a couple of plays and. Lake hit a couple threes and someone else hit another three. I can't remember who it was. And there you go. That's the ball game. And DCA wins their second 12th region championship back to back. And I don't know. To me, Lake's the best player in the region. 7 foot, they can shoot it 45% from three, can handle it a little bit. If he put on 20 or 30 pounds, he'd be an absolute unstoppable machine.
Yeah, agree.
So, what's your thought? The boy, real quick on the boys' side. Hey man, big shout out to Rockcastle and Coach Cash winning their first ever 12th region tournament game.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was huge, and I know that was a lot of people joked with him about how he celebrated, but like people understand the weight off of his back and the pressure it is over here to have not had as much success as they have liked on the boys' side. But you're in the district with Pulaski and Somerset, for goodness sake. And who thought that Rockcastle would be the last team standing in that district when it came to the region tournament?
No, absolutely.
And one last thing, because I never do it, and I just, hey man, proud of Kyler, dude. Proud of Kyler.
Oh,
I actually played his best basketball when the lights were on. And, I'm super proud of that. Like, I got a lot of text messages and a lot of comments and stuff, and people talking about him. And as a dad for a moment, that was awesome for him to be able to step up and when it mattered the most and play good basketball. So, what's your thoughts on the boys tournament?
I thought it was great for the most part. I think Somerset Christian was another team that we need to give some props to. That they played a heck of a game up there. Surprised a lot of people getting there, obviously. It was a good tournament all in all. I really thought competitive. As it usually is. I thought the crowd was down a little bit this year, which we kind of expected with a few teams there that don't travel very well down the stretch. And let's be honest, like Lincoln and PC travel probably better and Wayne than anybody, and all three of them weren't in it this year, so it made a difference on the environment. Honestly, just the sheer number of people that were there. But I had a great time.
I don't know.
Great basketball.
So for me, it was different this year, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. For one, I wasn't as into it, or I just felt like it didn't have the magic it usually has. And I don't know if that was because Kyler was playing and I was stuck in between, or if it was our extra workload that we took on for both tournaments. Shout out to Maroon Sports Network and Main Street Media for partnering up with us and allowing us to do that. But I thought both tournaments were, I'll be honest with you, kind of blah. And nothing against the teams or anybody. I just felt like, there was something missing. It's like, I've been watching the NCAA tournament and, you're just like, oh man, this is like the Olay shot, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, which is really crazy. You know how Scott Van Pelt does the bad beats?
Yeah.
I had the under at 145.5. Santa Clara was winning up 3, and it was 143. That shot went into overtime, but it also killed my under. So,
yeah, well,
but anyway, where was I going with that? And then the Brick Pitino and St. John's with the last second shot here. I just felt like some of that stuff was missing in this tournament. I mean, did you not? I know this is just this is technically your first
well, no, I
one
mean,
with us.
yeah, but I've been going since a little kid. I mean, yeah, I think that it wasn't. There weren't as many of those moments, if you will, right? Games seemed to be somewhat decided long before the last minute or two of the game. There were a few that ended in double digits, so it wasn't. Down the stretch, you didn't have those moments like that. But I mean, we saw some good basketball and some good players. But I mean, I can see what you're saying there. But again, like I said, I think a lot of it has to do with just the atmosphere, right? Like I think if it would have been switched and the boys were at Lincoln this year, your finals would have been a lot more crowded because it would have been closer to Danville and West Jessamine.
Yeah.
I just think it was kind of just. It felt like a lot of it just kind of through the motions.
As well, also, GRC wins it on the boys' side, which is kind of a little bit of an upset, right? Like, you know what I mean?
A little bit.
So, I mean, they beat St.
X. When I watched St. X the first 2 days, I was up there. I mean, I thought, Lord, it's theirs to lose, and they ended up losing it. But, GRC. They also said GRC was the only team in that tournament that could probably beat them, and they ended up doing so. I watched GRC play twice this year. They're good.
Yeah. Josh Cook, great coach, former Mercer County coach too, and took them to the state tournament. Real quick, again, guys, thank you all for those who are joining. We know tonight's going to be kind of down. It's nice outside. The NCAA tournament's going on. Wireman says, finally a live show. I know it, Wireman. We've been struggling.
I know he's been messaging me the last 2 Sundays.
I got to take a break, dude. So people so when we come in after baseball, softball, there's like a month or so break for us where we just really don't have anything going on. But then once volleyball, soccer, golf, like there's a start. It's a slow start, but then once we take off on football, it's nonstop every week until the end of basketball, and it is brutal. So I've always said, as soon as that last region tournament goes off, you know me, I throw stuff in the truck and we're done. Like it's done. So anyway, I hear an echo. Is that echo coming off your side?
Maybe. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I hear an echo, but it is what it is. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's talk about baseball, softball. Where you want to go first?
Let's go softball.
Let's go softball. But hey, speaking of which, and I know, man, they're everywhere.
Oh yes, golly.
I've got a box of Bomb Squad shirts here. I'm definitely gonna have to get some more. I've been seeing all these posts, man. This
messages and everything.
So, I've seen like 15 or 20 of them. We're going to have our work cut out for us this go around, ain't we?
I've been keeping a list as much as I can. I told everybody, tag me or message me so I can keep up throughout the year and make sure I've got them all so we don't forget anybody this year.
All right, let's look at this was our preseason rankings for softball, and I'm sure there's going to be some movement here.
Softball has a lot of movement this week.
Yeah, so Southwestern, we come in at 1, Boyle at 2, East at 3, Mercer at 4, Pulaski at 5, West at 6, Rockcastle at 7, Casey at 8, Garrett at 9, and Somerset at 10. I do know for a fact we had one of these match up, and that was Southwestern and Mercer, and Mercer really took care of business in this one, didn't they, Logan?
They did. Their pitching was out as well. Their defense is really what won the game. I mean, I know they put up 11 runs, but now Southwestern, their pitching took a little bit to get going, and that hurt them a little bit. Mercer put 7 up in the first inning. Southwestern had to play catch up the rest of the game. A lot of potential still there at that team, but Mercer looked really good both games. It was a round robin or whatever they call. That's what I've always called them. I don't know what they call them nowadays, but they both played Perry Central also, and Mercer got by and beat them. That was a really good team as well. Okay. So Mercer went 2-0 in their own tournament Saturday, and they're 3-0 on the season, I believe.
So is those the only 2 teams you've seen so far?
In softball, yes.
Yeah. So I think I've not really got to catch up on Boyle. I know East started off really strong.
Bulls started out 0-2, but they also played Central and Taylor County.
Okay.
They ended up winning the
Pulaski took a pretty big loss to someone on opening day.
They did. No, they didn't pitch. BT didn't pitch that day. I don't think is what I heard.
And softball is one of those sports, man, where pitching. I mean, well, softball, baseball, both pitching matters, but in softball, you can pitch your, one dominant person.
Most of the time, all the time, everyone did. Yeah, they played West. It's like Friday. They lost 8-6. That was their second game.
So there was a team on here that we didn't have on here that did really well, and I can't remember which one it was. But like I said, guys, it's early in the year. We're still trying to figure everything out, and our new rankings will come out tomorrow. How much movement are you expecting there, Logan?
With softball, I think we're going to see a decent amount. Now, again, I always figure in strength of schedule. I mean, I feel like you have to, right?
Yeah.
The team's 4-0, but they're playing, I don't know, terrible teams. And, I'm not going to reward, you don't get rewarded for that. But, I mean, if you're winning big against these teams, and it looks a little bit better. But I want to check, before I forget, East Jasmine knocked off Assumption Saturday, which is an enormous win for that program. They have started out 4-0 actually right now.
Yeah. And listen, if there's one sport that East Jasmine dominates, it's softball. If there's one sport East Jasmine dominates, it's softball.
Yep.
Let's see. We got us a new guest here coming in.
There he is,
Mr. Hazlett. How you doing, brother?
These 8 o'clock shows are too early when it's pretty outside.
Well, that's what we were just talking about. I wasn't thinking, and I was like, summertime. We moved the show back a little bit, and probably should have. Chris, right now we're talking about softball, and then we'll go to baseball here shortly. But what have you been able to catch anything from softball or any glimpses of anything on social media?
No, I've kind of been keeping up with Southwestern, Bull, and Lincoln, and Danville on social media. It looked like Danville got runner-up in the 2A.
They did. They did. They lost to Somerset.
So I didn't realize Danville had a new softball coach, or is that?
Yeah, Paul Morse.
Okay, and
yeah, Paul took over. He's got a daughter there in 8th grade. He took over. Their varsity's pretty much. They've got a few high school kids. It's primarily 8th graders, is my understanding. I think they're 3-1 right now on the season.
So you're talking about a team to look out for in the next couple of years.
Yeah, a few years from now, they'll be tough. Yeah. But I think a lot of your regions, this region is going to be tough for many years because a lot of these teams are pretty young, got a lot of talent.
Yeah, they like I said, it's still early in the year. A lot to be seen. A lot to just trying to fill out for the first week, and really not a whole lot to talk about just yet.
Well, now I will say this. I think East, like some of these teams are playing much tougher schedule than others. You know what I mean? And let's see, like I'm seeing all East beat. So East beat Franklin, Bath, Fleming's not very good, but then beating Assumption there. I mean, that's huge. And he deserves it. I'm glad he's winning over there like he is. Assumption is 10-run ruled or worse. Everybody they played so far up until that game.
Oh, 2-point game, 2 minutes to go. Tennessee up 2.
We may not see Doodle depending on how
he'll come on. He'll come on no matter what.
Hey, but Mercer County's a team that you need to watch out for. They're normally always our Bull County's one of them teams that is right there. I want to see what Garrett County looks like this year with a new coach. And hey, now that we can see what East looks like with their new head coach.
Yeah, East is starting off strong.
Yeah, but Mercer's killing it right now.
Mercer, I mean, they beat a pretty good Southwestern team. A Southwestern team that's loaded all around. You know what I mean?
Well, we've seen this in the past few years. Mercer's coach really stacks his schedule. He does a great job. He stacks his schedule. He gets those girls, competing early. So
yeah, I know, and they got upset a little bit. I think they got upset in the tournament last year. They're not really upset. Did Boyle end up beating them and going on and winning? Who took out Mercer?
Oh gosh,
can't remember.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Had to be Bull or Pulaski.
But I mean, definitely going to be a good showing. And as we can see more softball games and as we go, we'll get some more things out there and stats start coming in.
Right. When
real quick,
she was a freshman last year for Mercer, and then she got that year under her belt. I mean, I talked to Renz a little bit between games.
Real quick, I forgot to do this, but the 12th region tournament, give a shout out to our guy here. Look at this.
Who's that? No, I'm joking.
Dominique Hawkins, man.
I thought you were talking about the guy on the left.
No, Logan. You're not that important, brother. Come on now.
I know. I'm aware.
No, I'm joking. You're very important. There we got Dominique that set in and talked to Doodle and Logan for a minute, and he's doing a lot of stuff. And listen, if you got a kid, you want some basketball training, you got to take them. Like, there's the guy. There's the guy.
Just message him on social media. He'll get with you.
Logan and Doodlebug, they are Batman and Robin, son. Look at them. Batman and Robin. And a shout out to another favorite of ours, AD over at Casey County. Look at this guy right here. Coach Victor Black, inducted into the 12th Region Hall of Fame. Treats us great all the time, man. He's just a phenomenal guy. And wanted to give him some love out there real quick. And just, like I said, good guy. So let's go back here to softball. What, do we have any big softball matchups coming up this week, or?
I'll be honest with you, Kenny. I've not had a chance to look at the schedule. I'm getting ready to sit down when we get done, do these rankings, and figure out what games I'm going to go to this week. Like I said, with the family here all week and then basketball, I've been extremely distracted. It doesn't take anything to distract me anyhow.
The one thing I can tell you about softball is we're loaded with talent. And I think East Jessamyn's best pitcher, Remy, is out for the year, isn't she? Hurt her Achilles.
I heard that.
But, you take Brooklyn Thomas, like you said, Ava Musics, you got Macy Spivey, Elizabeth Forbes.
Yep.
You can go on Chloe Carroll, Bull County, the pitcher that shut down everybody last year, is coming back. I think she's back. Lincoln County might be a team that could jump in the top 10. They got Haley Seiler and Mackenzie Shelton. So Mackenzie Shelton going back to Lincoln County to finish her senior year.
There's going to be a lot of movement in softball this year. But you're right. I mean, we are a loaded region, not just now, but for years to come. I was talking with William Warfel up there at Sweet 16. The guy does prep spin, and his kid, he's from Jessamyn County area originally or whatever, and he was talking about it too. And he plays travel ball, softball, so he knows a lot of these kids throughout our region in and out. And he said, "Y'all going to be stacked down there for like 6 years."
So my guy, Coach Ransdell,
looking forward to it.
My guy, Coach Ransdell, done chimed in. Danville at Mercer Tuesday at 6. Coach, I've been meaning to text you. I noticed you don't have a game on the 28th. That's this coming weekend. Do you think we should go film McKinney's Corner? Maybe let me try out for the Mercer County Lady Titans. What do you think, Logan?
Wow. I mean,
you think I could put the catcher gear on? You think I could put the catcher gear on and get down there and catch a few?
You might be able to get down and catch a few. I don't know if you get up from it.
What do you think, Chris?
I'm not risking it.
You think I can do it with a bucket? That's how we catch nowadays, ain't it?
Yeah. Tennessee's up 1 with 59 seconds left.
No, but
that's it. Now I'll tell you, this weekend I'm probably going to go down to that. Somerset's having that big tournament this weekend. And with it being Grundy's last year, I told him I was definitely going to come check him out this weekend.
This is going to be just like basketball. We said we'd get a really good feeling after the Christmas holiday tournaments with basketball, and we kind of did. We'll kind of get an idea. A lot of teams will shift once spring break. A lot of teams will go
3 weeks.
They'll go to these tournaments. Like Lincoln County's going to Myrtle Beach. There's a lot of teams going to Florida. Some of the competition you may know, you may not know, but you'll get a better feel of where teams stand.
We got East Jessamyn going to Pulaski County versus Pulaski Thursday night. Pulaski's a team I'm still when Brooklyn's on the mound, how much of a difference is it going to make for them, right? Are they a top 3 team with her on the mound, and are they a bottom 3 team with her not on the?
They're not bottom 3 with her. Absolutely not. Top 3. Like I said, I've not seen Boyle or East play. Obviously, if you look at who East has played and what I saw from Mercer, and we know Southwestern got but no, I think with Brooklyn out there, I think they're going to stay right there, 5 or higher.
I'm telling you, but from my coverage of softball the last 2 years, just paying attention, East is the team you that's going to be there. East is going to be there at the end. Yeah. Mercer, boy,
PC made a championship last year without.
Yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. It's so hard to just think about or predict these, early.
Well, especially week 1. I mean, we've not seen enough. We've not seen them play each other to get an idea of a lot of it. But I mean, we also know a lot of these kids, coaches, and teams well enough to have a general idea of what to expect, at least at this point. And so far, a lot of it we've seen.
Real quick in the comments, what do you guys think teams should be ranked this coming week? They come out tomorrow, probably midday or later. If you're in the comments, tell us where you think some teams should move, where we got it wrong at, real quick, because we got in about 4 minutes, we're moving on to baseball. This will probably be a short show tonight. So, in the Mercer Southwestern game, Logan, I'm putting you on pressure on you. Who are some players that really stuck out to you, the game you went to?
Well, I mean, Ava did.
But they scored 11 runs, or they scored, was it 8 runs in the first inning? Or how many runs?
7 I had it wrong. It was 7 in the first. I was getting to West Jess in just a second. But, they had 7 in the first. And then I think Southwestern scored there maybe 1 second, third inning. Then I think the final score ended up being like 11-4. They were on, so where it was a round robin, they quit after 2 hours, but it was still.
So one quick, they said y'all haven't even mentioned West Jessamine, one of the best hitting lineups. I understand that, but you also got to think, there's only, hasn't East and Mercer kind of dominated that district for the last couple of years?
Yeah, I think so.
But now West beats West. I think West either beat East or pushed them to the limit last year. I can't remember how it come down. They really pushed somebody to the limit last year, and if I'm thinking right, but So I'm sorry, we apologize, but like when I think of that district, I automatically go East Mercer or Mercer East. Is how my mind runs for the last couple of years. So excited.
Well, yeah, I mean, is what it is. But I mean, and now we're not West. That region's crap. That district is tough. All 3 of those teams are solid. I'm looking here right now. So West. So they lost to PC region championship. So yeah, that's what it was. They knocked off.
They beat East in district first round.
East in the district tournament first round. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Joe's East, Mercer, Boyle, West, PC, South, Rock, Casey, Garrett. So he's East number 1, Mercer 2, Boyle 3, West. West Jessamine and Mercer came out of the district last year. So yeah. I tell you how far my mind's at sometimes. Listen, there's a lot of sleeps between.
In my defense, Jimmy did softball last year. I did baseball.
Yeah, so. It's a lot of sleeps between now last time and there. I forget a lot of stuff. So, but 1 Mercer, 2 East, Southwestern 3 Boyle, Pulaski. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to see how this turns out.
There's going to be some movement, I promise you.
Logan said as long as gas prices are high, he's going to stay local. Oh man. So I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon, man.
No, I'm joking. I'll get out there in front of these kids. It sounded good in theory, and I was at first when it started just shooting up. I was like, man, let me see when Wayne plays up here.
Sometimes you got to. Harmony Meese at Casey County is a beast. Yes. Who are some players that we need to look out for? Real quick, guys, in the comments, let us know. We're going softball. We're getting ready to go to baseball here shortly. Give us some names that we need to be looking out for or need to pay attention to. Because, listen, it's hard to keep up with every kid on every roster. We do know the ones that reach out to us or tag us or the ones that are obviously bigger names. But talk to us. Who are some players that we need to watch? Let us know in the comments.
It's tougher. It's tougher in softball and baseball. You got more kids out there playing on the field.
I would much rather. I know you're different than me. I would much rather watch softball than baseball. It's more exciting to me. I don't know.
No.
No, no. I mean, I think it's faster paced and more exciting. I I'm also now I don't want to go watch a baseball game with 2 terrible pitchers either, right? Like it depends. That's had all based on me. Like I like when there's a good pitching matchup. So I'm not not a favorite of it right now. When it comes to like pro, obviously I'll watch MLB every day in summertime, but that's a whole different thing.
KK Tate, West Jessamine.
But
I
hey,
remember
while
her
we're waiting
name
on
now.
some of these
Yes, I
names,
forgot about her. West.
yeah. While we're waiting on some of these names, give Mercer a shout out. Both concession stands. The softball had fried bologna with pepper jack cheese, phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then the boys had pork sandwiches and loaded French fries. I was impressed. Ate well on Saturday.
Yeah, real quick. Stansbury says KK Tate for West Jessamine. Yes. Now my memory's starting to kick again. Phenomenal player. So I remember West Jessamine now. It took me a minute, but
and that district, those 3 teams. I mean, those 3 being in the same district it's solid. You know, I mean, they really are tough down there.
Yeah,
they're up there.
And all 3 teams are pretty good. So I guess who would be the 4th team in that district? Bergen. Getting the 1 seed is crucial. I imagine.
Yeah.
I wonder. Chris Central is young, but watch out for the growth to start happening this year. Yes, they have a lot of young talent down there. A lot of young talent, especially on the baseball
side. Somebody else told me that.
And but all right, so Chris is over watching the end of the game for us.
I'm glancing myself, but yeah. Now I will say this: in week 1, there's been a ton of home runs in softball already.
Blast, man! I mean, I saw someone the other day had 3 different players hit home runs.
Yep.
So Natalie Alimento, East Jessamine, Transy Sonic. Yes, I remember her.
Yeah.
A lot of home runs mean the pitchers ain't got warmed up yet.
Yeah. And of course, Remy Smith is out for the year, right? I just want to make someone in the comments, Chris, you might know, but I think Remy is out for the year. I saw something on Facebook.
I heard that.
So I'm just kind of watching the comments here and seeing some other players that you guys might want to. Some kids on Boyle County? I can't. Coach, of course, Dean's still the coach, correct?
Yes.
They're going to be tough. They're going to be tough too. They're going to be tough. So.
But yeah, and they were young last year, right? Like nobody really expected them to end up winning the region.
And remember,
I mean, I'd say other than themselves, right?
We do. So, start next week. We're going to start handing out the Bomb Squad shirts. I kind of like that logo. Maybe we should change the logo on that. So we're going to have Bomb Squad shirts start coming out.
The only thing I heard is don't make them baby blue like last year.
I have heard some color.
Listen, I got a whole box of baby blue ones. So until we get rid of the baby blue ones, we're not getting a different color.
Actually, according to this, Boyle County's only got 1 senior this year.
Someone said East Jessamine had 5 home runs on Saturday.
That's insane.
Who did they play?
Yeah, I'm only seeing 1 senior on their roster. So I mean, Boyle was young.
They beat a good Assumption team that Logan was saying. All right.
Yeah, they beat Assumption.
Let's switch it over. Chris has been waiting on. We're going to go talk some baseball. Here we go. This is what we had, our preseason rankings. Of course, they'll change starting tomorrow, maybe. We had Boyle at 1, PC at 2, Somerset at 3, West 4, Mercer 5, East 6, Lincoln 7, Danville 8, Southwestern 9, Rockcastle 10. How are we looking on those so far, Logan, Chris? What are we thinking?
I think some teams are low. Some teams should be. I think there's a couple teams that could have made the top 10, but
Wayne County possibly.
Well, I mean,
Wayne will get there in the year. They're not there right now.
Garrett's still a team, that could be there top 10.
Yeah. I think Wayne just beat Garrett 3-0, didn't he?
Yeah,
they did.
Well, I mean, y'all been watching baseball. What have you seen so far?
Well, I mean, so East got Zeke and Fane. So I mean, he's a man child. They've had a slow start so far. East has. I think
Zeke Fane plays for Rockcastle.
Or not Zeke Fane. Sorry. Zane, hold on a minute. Laura just got
Brady
confused.
Resner says thoughts on GC baseball. I think GC's going to be okay. They just, I mean, they're not, I mean.
No, I mean,
Lord,
they opened the season with Barberville and then, good win there. And then, getting beat by Wayne, I think in 2 weeks they'll be top 10, but I don't know. I've not really paid attention to Southwestern and Rock.
They play Rock this week. Garrett does. That'll be a little bit of a kind of get a better idea where both of them are at. Actually, I was thinking Zeke Kraft. By the way, my bad. He's an animal. But they got a slow start.
Stansbury says, "Come watch East Jessamine. I'll pay your gas and buy your dinner, whatever you want from the concession stand."
I'm there then.
We definitely try to make it to as many as we possibly can. Once I figure out my work schedule and how are things right now.
And listen, that's not a far drive for me either, coming from Danville. But no, as far as like the rankings, I mean, Boyle, there's no argument for them to still be at number 1 right now. They have opened up the season right where they left off. I mean, they took a loss to a great LaRue team, I think. What are they, Chris? They're top 20 in state, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the starting pitcher for LaRue, I think he's committed to Kentucky. I mean, it was a hell of a showdown, but that's a tough way to start off the 2A,
first game of the year, 2A against LaRue
on the road. I mean, but I'm going to say this. I think everybody on this top 10 has something. We're going to have to see something a little more this year. Pulaski's got the team to do something, but they can beat themselves a lot. Somerset's right there in that same boat. I think West lost quite a few. They're a little younger team, but they still got a couple top hitters. Some of their pitching's still there. They got a great coaching staff.
They beat Cal last week.
I mean, I don't know. I know Cal's got a good football program, but I've never kept up with their baseball team. I mean, so just because Cal don't mean anything to me. Just like,
I'm sure they buy them too.
Just like, we was talking the other day, Lexington Christian's decent at baseball. I mean, good at times, but, not that great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they pay more for their football players than their baseball players, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
I think it's week 1. There's a lot of teams that will be doing this in the next 2 weeks.
I do too. Now I will say this: like Boyle went down to Southwestern and beat them 15-0. I just want to give a shout. Andrew Holder went down there and pitched shutout that game. I mean, he pitched the whole game. It's a sophomore pitcher for Boyle. Lost the rankings now. PC I've seen play. They only had one senior last year. Now, given his, their ace pitcher in Ross, but they didn't look bad the other night. And Danville hadn't looked bad either. I mean, they ended up beating Danville by 1. Mercer beat Danville over there yesterday. So baseball is it's not as wide open, I think, as basketball was this year in the region. But I think there's about 7 teams that are going to mix and match it up throughout the year.
Realistically, how many teams can win the region this year in baseball?
Realistically, probably 4.
4. You want to put 9 still?
I'll put 5 or 6.
No, not yet.
5 or 6.
5 or 6. Chris, you've been watching. Of course, Brennan plays for Lincoln. What have you seen so far from Lincoln and the teams that have they only played? Casey's the only region team they played, right?
Casey's the only region team, which we had 2 games canceled because of weather. We lost first round in the 2A to Adair, pretty good junior loaded team. They had some votes in the top 25. They just missed it. Great team, decent last year. But I mean, Lincoln looks 10 times better where they're at right now than what they did compared to where they started last year. So I think they still got room to grow. Shu made his first full year of putting in his system. You're starting to see the benefits of having him there all year.
Well, I saw y'all were in a battle with Casey. You won 2-0, but Tucker Foster pitched the complete game.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
going to tell you right now, Casey County's junior loaded. They got a great coach and Coach Neat. his son started off pitching. I mean, dude could throw some gas. I mean, if you don't come out and just blister the ball, he can make you pay. And I mean,
Jackson Brockman, I remember him last year for Casey. He was tough.
Tucker only gave up a couple.
About the rules in baseball. We got to talk about that.
Tucker only gave up a couple hits, but you got to think Casey only gave the two pitchers for Casey only gave up like 4 or 5 hits, like him, and one came at the end of the game. So
yeah, well, Casey was young last year, man, and they had one kid that was top in the region in hitting, and another one that was leading in top 5 in strikeouts or something. So I mean, I expect, but they're in the same boat as like in softball with East, Mercer, and West together. That district's got PC and Somerset in it. It's something they got to come out.
Oh, real quick, we got to talk about this.
All right, let's talk about it. I was there.
Doodle has joined. Let's get Doodle on here. I think I got him.
Let's go.
Doodle, real quick, before we say anything, you got anything you want to say to anybody?
Hey, good season, Cats. Good season. Good season, Cats. Good season, Cards. Good season, Cats. Let's go. We ain't going much farther. Iowa State's probably beat the brakes off of us, but as long as we didn't lose for Virginia, nobody wants to lose to Virginia.
There ain't nothing in Virginia.
Ain't nothing in Virginia.
So we'll come back. We'll come back to that.
That's what it says on the license plate.
What is it?
It says lovers are from Virginia on the license plate. I'm just saying it's a motto or something like that.
So I was just reading what someone was saying here. Obviously, and I'm going to get to the whole pitching thing here when it comes to the region stuff. So let's talk about this. This is the weirdest thing I ever heard in my life. Logan was there, and in the middle of a game, there's a phone call made by somebody, and the umpire has a conversation with someone on the cell phone in the middle of the game. Logan, explain to us what happened here.
Should not happen.
Yeah, I can.
Should not have happened.
So,
should not have happened.
Should not happen. So there was an issue, right, with a kid going in to pitch that wasn't.
We need the host. What was the issue?
He was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. He was DH. They brought him in to pitch after. So long story short, he couldn't be pitching, but nobody caught it till after 2 batters. And so one team came out with the stats, talking to the umpire, whatever. We're all sitting. Nobody knows what's going on at this point except people on the field, right? And I mean, that's probably how it should be. So I'm sitting here. Actually, it's Coach Miller at this point from Pulaski County. And next thing you know, Coach pulls out his cell phone. Our umpire starts talking to somebody. Good 10 minutes on the phone. We have no idea what's going on. The next thing you know, they make him come out of the game, and Chase Farmer comes in and closes the game out on the mound. I've never seen that in my life. Like, literally, the coach handed the umpire the phone. He took the phone. He talked 10, 15 minutes walking out.
Listen, no phones are coming out on the field. I don't care whether it's right or wrong. No phones are coming out on the field.
And I'm sure there's more to that story, but that from
couple question is, who initiated the phone call? Whose idea was it to make a phone call? Whose idea was it to take it to the ump? And who was the ump talking to?
I'm gonna say Grigsby just because I'm gonna bring Grigsby up on the show. Just been needing to for a long time. I'm assuming he called Grigsby.
Does anybody in the comments know any of the backstory?
Now CJ was, I mean, it was Dample's coach that went out there.
But let's get this right. They put in a pitcher that was the DH, correct?
Correct.
And they're saying that he couldn't go in to pitch because he was the DH. Is that what they're saying?
Something. I don't know the exact rules. It was something along those lines. Again, I didn't get the full story because even at the end of the game when I was talking to Chase Farmer then in the interview, I was like, so what happened? No, they didn't really know either. Like, nobody actually really understood what had happened at that point. They didn't play a JV game, so I couldn't.
So it's all a big mystery, Doodle. Nobody knows nothing. Isn't that how it always works?
I sent y'all the rule on a DH.
Yeah, I know. Pitching. And so now yes, I don't think I fully understood. I don't think the person who told me the story was correct, but I do know that the kid couldn't pitch anymore. He had to come off the field and go in the dugout, and Chase had to come from shortstop.
Had he pitched like?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's just call me on my cell phone.
Right.
So why, if he was illegal to pitch, why did they back and call the 2 batters out?
Or they can't do that.
You're right. No, it'd be, or they would have. Man, what would you do in that situation?
Well, I mean,
I tell you
It
what,
sounds
I
like
do.
they sound like they
One
got it
coach had to be
right.
mad.
You know, I mean, it sounds like they
No
called the
one's
right
throwing a big
person and got it
fit.
right. Yeah, I
tell
mean,
you
they
what
got
I
it
do.
right.
No, well, I mean, you can't go back and call those two kids out because the umpire didn't catch
No,
it.
Yeah, I
oh, he
know.
called them
You
out.
can't, but
No. I
Oh.
messed up. I thought it would have been. You couldn't award it on a base because that would have been wrong too. Yeah.
Or
hey,
vice
listen,
versa, right?
You know the whole. You know, in basketball, everybody says ball don't lie, ball don't lie. Well, Farmer came in, it didn't lie. They still won the game. So
No, they did. He came in and shut it down.
ball did not lie.
But no,
But
but I've seen coaches walk out there the rule book before running
Yeah,
out
I've
there
seen
like
that. I've seen
that's
that plenty of
different.
times.
That's different. But when you take your cell phone out there, I'm telling you right, if you do that in football or basketball, you're gone.
Well, they had a conversation first, and then the umpire might have said, "Hey, let me call Grigsby." I don't know how the conversation.
Hey, umpire
I
might have been like,
wasn't
"Hey,
coaching.
the umpire might have just told the truth. I don't know." And he said,
I
"Let's
mean, they
call
have.
somebody."
I mean, honestly, but it was comedy.
Hey,
No matter how it ended up, it was
CJ
funny
may
to
have been
watch.
like, "Well, I'll show you. I'll call the guy." Bam, you know.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
was like watching a little.
We'll probably
Benny
never
Hill,
know the
you know,
full story.
No, well, he might tell us in private off the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I've never. But I mean, hey, first time for everything.
But listen,
yes, it
we
is.
listen when we played in the 2A, the first round against Adair, Overby was the ump behind the plate. He told our guys after a strikeout they was not allowed to throw it around.
There's no
Not
what?
allowed to throw it around. You know how they'll throw it to third.
Never heard that either. Never heard that either. That's crazy.
And listen, there's another rule apparently that they're coming. Some new rules are coming. Okay, so implement it next year, just like the shot clock coming into base or basketball. Next year you'll have the double first base
Yeah.
in
Oh,
baseball, and now they're saying, which I've got to do some research on. I don't know if it's true or not, but they were telling us the other night, even if your catcher goes out and talks to your pitcher, it's considered a mound visit.
Oh, okay. We had it wrong. I just saw that message.
Well,
Because one of our pitchers was trying to get the catcher just to come out there and tell him something, and our catcher shook him off. He's like, "No, I can't. It's a mound visit."
oh yeah, I wonder if they'll high school try to go to the earpieces now too, like Major League and college.
Well, a lot of people we've got them.
They
Okay.
do. Some people are.
Everybody's done got the earpieces.
It kind of kills it for me. Like baseball's always been throw the signs and all that stuff. Now it's everything's technology's taking over, just like the cell phone on the field. It's just taking over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, apparently the umpire used his phone, but so see, I'm saying the story all get mixed up. But I saw him talking, and he started.
So
calling,
Logan's got his whole
somebody's like,
story wrong. I got the
No,
text
somebody
message.
said I didn't catch till the tail end. Now I never said I saw that part. I caught the tail end, but somebody's like, "Yeah, he's on his phone out there." I said, "Huh?" Either way, I've never seen an umpire make a phone call over the game
Logan,
to ask.
you should as soon as you seen the phone on the field, you should
Right.
have been recording.
Took a picture or something.
That's true. That's fair. You're right. It was almost fake called Grigsby on here, but I got to use my phone to do the show. So I couldn't do it. So
obviously, we know that having pitchers that can pitch 3 games on the baseball side to win the region is a big deal.
Yeah.
What teams right now, in your opinion, has 3 guys that can roll it out there and do that? I know we said 4.
Bull does.
Bull.
Pulaski
does.
Somerset. And listen, and those are some of the favorites, but I'm gonna say Lincoln, Garrett, Danville, if can make it. They've got 3 to 4 pitchers. I've been watching Danville closely. They're coming back with. They only lost Fox. Yep. I mean, they've got some great pitchers. Lincoln only lost 1 pitcher from last season. Garrett County's got 2 to 3 really good pitchers right now. West has got some guys. I think you're going to see more teams with more pitching if they can make the region. Yeah. The hardest thing is going to be making it.
Yeah, that's the key. But if I had to pick, like right now at this point in the year, pitchers that I've seen that have proven themselves that we know are going to do it, that could go 3 games deep, it'd be those first 3 teams Chris mentioned and me as well. Like, Bull goes super deep, right? I mean, they got Caden Patterson, then they got Kyler Clonch, Andrew Holder,
they got a freshman,
Logan Perry, and then Merrick, Cornelius.
That's
So, I mean, they've got 5 potential
interesting.
I seen
starters.
them
Interesting.
practicing today.
I'm interested to see what Cornelius looks like in an actual varsity game now.
Yeah,
Varsity
I mean,
game.
Marist ranked second in his class, I think.
Hey,
Isn't he?
hey, he's already built thicker
Yeah, he's
than
gotten
his daddy.
strong.
His dad, hey, I seen a picture of him. I said, hey, no way, it's Chris Cornelius' boy.
Yeah,
You can
He beat
see
arm
it in
wrestling
his
right
face.
now.
You can see it in
yeah,
his
oh
face.
yeah.
But
It looks just
He
like
look just
him,
like him from
just
neck
like him.
down. He built like
But-
Chris said. He's bigger than him already.
Hey,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, he you tell he's been in the weight room.
That's that
Yeah.
Boyle County
Yeah.
football program. Taking
Yeah.
care of that.
Yeah.
Doodlebug,
You
I
know,
know
he's got this
me and
kid.
Doodles kind of took a few weeks and just kind of checked
Yeah,
out. But
I'm just listening.
Doodles on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, I'm just
Tennessee
listening. I'm
outlasted
listening.
Kentucky and Louisville and everybody.
Yeah. Might outlast Florida the way Florida's looking right now.
Oh.
Florida ain't looking good either.
All the
But yeah, I don't know. I went and watched the Lincoln game for a little bit the other day with Chris, and he was over doing something else, so I was standing over. I had to leave. I won't try to get some this week. Supposed to be a little bit warmer,
me
ain't
too.
it?
Yeah, well, it's cool 50s and 60s the next 2 days, and then
That's good.
back up. But who are the teams that can hit the ball? Who are some teams that are going to put some runs up?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, Mercer hit the ball well the other day against Danville. Obviously, again, our top 3, or we know our top 3 are going to be hitting the ball because their whole team's back pretty much.
Yeah.
All 3 to those teams, right?
Well,
Lincoln hits the ball.
I thought, I do think,
listen.
but you all, like y'all said, Casey's better than people realize.
Yeah.
But that was
Rock's going to surprise
we talk
people.
about the championship game of the 12th region boys being a rock fight.
Yeah.
That Casey Lincoln game the other day was a rock fight. It was like playing soccer. You know, when someone scored, you were tickled to death. I think Brennan got the 2 runs. Did Brennan drive in the 2 runs?
He drove in 2 runs. Yeah.
So and those were the only runs scored the whole game, correct?
Yeah.
I'll take the team on top of that that can hit the ball, Southwest.
Hey, and that was his only hit of the game.
That's the only one he needed. Got 2
early
RBIs.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, Coach, before he got in the box, Coach gave him some words of encouragement that we can't repeat, but it got it done. So,
yeah,
hey,
got
I'm
them
gonna tell
hit.
you, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna say this. I've got about 10. I've got about 10 teams I follow on Game Changer, and I know there's teams that can hit the ball. There's going to be teams that will light it. But there's only 2 teams week 1 that has really lit it up. I'm going to say West Jessamine and Pulaski.
Yeah.
Just week 1, just really putting the points up, making it look like a low-scoring football game. But
this might be
teams really lighting it up.
I think if you were breaking down tiers, I think Boyle is the clear number 1. They're at the top.
Yeah.
And it's kind of their region to lose. But I think this could be one of the best region baseball tournaments we've seen in a long time. Last year was great.
Yeah.
But I think it's even more competitive this year from top to bottom.
We got so many teams.
Well, look at the 45th. You got Garrett, Lincoln, Danville, and Boyle.
Senior.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a slight chance that Boyle might not even make it out of that district.
I'm gonna say this when it comes to baseball, the 45th, and then the region with Rock, PC, 47th are probably your best, the toughest 2 districts in baseball.
They're the 2 hardest to come out of for sure.
I mean, there's 4 teams on any given year that could really come out of that, but unfortunately only 2 of them make it. So
real quick, did you all watch the World Baseball Classic?
It was horrible.
I did.
Well, when Bryce Harper hit that 2-run homer, and I was like full blown.
I was excited too. He finally done something. He finally
did. He had a terrible tournament.
Aaron Judge is worthless. I'm just gonna say it. I hate the Yankees. Aaron Judge was worthless.
What?
I mean, I can't.
Well, all I know is
for what those guys
Bryce Harper
has
has made big at bats his whole life, so I can't really, But here's what made me so mad, guys: the leadoff walk in the top of the 9th. How?
Oh, yeah.
How do you do that? That
How
just
that
kills
happen?
momentum. Like it just kills it. You cannot give a, and then all these stipulations that they had about the teams putting on, you can use this pitcher, you can't use this pitcher, you can't use that pitcher. Like, come on, guys. Like, really?
Oh, man. It killed me because I'm going to tell you right now.
And kids not playing in the NCAA tournament because they're hurt.
Yeah. What's Kershaw? Kershaw is probably one of the best pitchers in the major league.
Yeah, but he ain't got no smoke left, bro.
Listen, he was better than anybody started in that championship game. Anybody who pitched. Kershaw, anybody who pitched in that championship game, Kershaw was better.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch
Paul Skeen didn't pitch in that one.
You know.
I know you. I
didn't watch it. Oh,
I enjoyed it.
Listen. I'm mad because Mike Trout, his contract and insurance crap, couldn't play. They didn't have nobody. They didn't have a guy like Trey Turner like a couple years ago that came in and set it on fire.
You know, the one thing I love about that is to watch the other countries, like how important it is to them. Like the Venezuelan,
it means the world to them, man.
Like it meant everything to them.
Well, that's how they play over too.
I'm sure none of y'all watch World Cup in soccer, but you should.
Yeah, I watch the World Cup during the day.
I watch anything like USA.
This is exciting.
I'm in on it. Hockey,
I love the
curling.
World Cup. I like soccer.
Chad Patterson said Boyle scored 15 in game 1 and 11.
I was going to bring that up, and
so
I was getting ready to mention that they've had 3 home run hitters so far in 3 games too. Well, 2 kids, 3 total.
So they're 26 runs and then the LaRue game. I don't know how many they scored in there, but
nothing. 1-0.
I'm listening. I'm gonna tell you,
that was a dog fight between pitchers.
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that first game it was.
But hey, look on the plus side. Venezuela won. Round of applause. Things work out. They're going to be a 51st state. It's still ours.
Yeah.
Winning.
Is that official yet?
No.
I have.
No, it's about as official as us winning the war in Iran so
far. we better leave that one alone. Leave it alone.
Says the championship game was 3-2 final. Pitching wasn't the issue. No, we're talking about the World Baseball Classic. No, got to hit the ball, man. Got to hit the ball. We had 2 hits.
They didn't perform.
Too many guys that didn't make millions and millions of dollars. Like I'm saying, Aaron Judge. I mean,
yep.
I
expected
it.
Venezuela's pitchers. Some of them make millions of dollars too. Though.
You
dealing with
they're coming out of
you dealing with a good. You dealing with some.
Chris Resner said, World Baseball Classic Sports Network ? Yeah, we got off on a tangent there because there's only so much we can't really. We're trying to
week 1.
It's only been
week
3
1
games
in baseball, so there's a lot to. There's not a lot to talk about, so we have kind of. But where's my? Oh man, I took it off here. No, it's not right here. Since we're way off topic anyway, let's argue about it.
I don't know what are we gonna argue about.
These kids getting all this money to sit and not play.
Hey, my kid play. Nate Amon playing out there hurt. He's hurt. Every time he gets hit on his ankle or his knee, he hurt. That's my kid. Hey, it's got to be my kid. We pay for tickets. We pay for jerseys. Hey, we paying this guy. We paying this guy. I can't help it. Markel Brown that won't play.
For what some of these people are for what some are getting paid, there's got to be
Markel Brown he said he can't go, coach.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't know the whole story behind it, but they were crucifying this guy on Twitter because I guess he said something about one of the Kentucky players. Whatever. But listen, when they start making money, and that pretty much gives you're almost like a professional. I don't care if you're 18, 19. Listen, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, those guys were making the money at 18, 19 too. They took criticism. It happens when you're in the spotlight of any sport at that level. You've got to be able to handle criticism. Listen, the whole world went soft. Listen, if you're any profession,
come on, Florida.
People fuss about chips. It don't make. I mean,
the
it
TV
is
show. Potato chips.
Listen,
I started talking about chips. The TV show.
But I still eat Doritos.
Good show.
It ain't no big deal.
Sure, I try to eat them grip up.
I'm gonna take it even further.
You need to cut off some of them sweet tarts.
I'm trying.
There's a phrase. Listen, I'll tell you one phrase that I cannot stand is college kids. They're not kids.
Young men. Yeah,
they're
young men.
If you can go to war, get locked up, then you're no longer a kid. And if you're playing college basketball, you're 18 or 19 years old, you're no longer a child.
That goes for some.
So suck it up. Deal with it.
Listen. We here at the high school level, whether you want to believe it or not.
I hate the college kid.
I mean,
ain't no kid.
You know, there's high school teams that's going to take hate. You know,
because it's crazy, right? Because like they're babying him, Moreno, for he needed somebody needed to. I mean, that guy might have went a little far because he looked like he probably had never touched a basketball court in his life. But
they didn't realize too. A lot of these people don't realize these some of these kids are dealing with injuries. Moreno's been dealing with a back injury since before the SEC tournament, and still playing through it. You know, but a lot of them kids are used to it though because they've been in the spotlight.
Not kids.
Well, I mean, they're somebody's kids. I mean, they're not grown. You gotta think a boy does not mature quicker than a girl. A boy 21 don't mature.
Hear me out.
I mean,
we all know doesn't play a college sport, right? And they're 18,
so here's my thing. I think
they go to jail. They don't have a job. People are like, well, they're an adult now, right? You get treated different.
I think there is fair criticism, and then I think some people take it personal.
Yeah.
When you listen, you can say what you want, but when you degrade or then you bring his mama involved in it, it changes the whole level. Because just like like a man that means I'm gonna have to deal with you like a man. I'm gonna come with you like a man.
So if it was Kenny, Chris, me,
that's different.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, right here. We all got kids, 18 or 19 on the verge, whatever. A grown man come at them, what's gonna happen?
I'm going to handle it.
They're going to come at They're going to come at another grown man. But
it's not going to be on social media though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Social media. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I get you on that.
Dollar General parking lot.
But y'all went somewhere totally different. What I was saying. I'm just saying people baby these 23-year-old kids in college.
And a lot of them kids don't even. I mean, they look at it and they go on and get a burner account. Yeah, and they get a burner account like Kevin Durant and get on there and say something to them. Kentucky fans are the worst, so Kentucky fans go nuts.
Yeah.
Problem is every Kentucky fans think they're Matt Jones.
And Matt Jones.
And if I could, I'm just going to leave. I despise that man. I'm just going to say that.
I'm just trying not to get sued.
Hey, if he wasn't on the show, I listen to the show. I enjoy it, but not when he's on it.
Oh man, but yeah, no. So I see the point of okay, so that guy or whoever, let's say an ex-player at Kentucky is making millions of dollars, taking some criticism. But now if he goes to McDonald's and someone messes up his burger, what are they going to do? Or anybody, they're going to go raise hell at them or fuss at them, right? Or something.
Right.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
So I do think if you're getting paid to get a job, that there is some. But
expectations.
But I think people take it too far, man. Like just a random.
Let's argue about this. Let's argue about this $22 million roster that you got average. You got some average on there. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go out there and get them $22 million. You paid the wrong. Let's just get it right. Mark Pope paid the wrong people. You know, he could have done the same way.
If you look at the top 10 NIL contract rosters, whatever. In college basketball, there's only 3 even left in the tournament.
I will say this, and this is what happens over the first week of baseball and softball. There's not a whole lot to talk about, and so we chase rabbits and bunnies and squirrels.
Listen, I'm a little different. If I go to McDonald's and they screw my order up now, I don't really get as mad. I don't get as mad as I used to because I'm just tickled to death that kids are actually working now.
I tell you what I do. I make sure I eat a couple of fries and take a bite of the burger and be like, here, y'all want it back? They're like, no. I'm like, okay, I can wipe that off anyway.
You're cheaper than me.
I tell you what I do is I'll get it, and when I realize it's messed up, I get mad, man. I say all kinds of words I shouldn't in my truck or whatever, and then I just drive off and eat it. I'm not going back.
Yeah, I don't even get real stressed about it. Most time I don't even look at the bag. I take off, and then I can't blame nobody but myself half the time.
And I apologize, guys, that are watching the show we went off the rails, but there's not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to baseball, softball in week 1 just yet. I promise you the content's going to get a little bit better, but we just kind of chasing
around. Ain't been nowhere.
Yeah, I ain't been nowhere. Logan's Logan, Chris, only one been.
So.
Hey, Logan, you've been doing this for 3 months. We've been doing this for 3 years,
a
brother.
break from a break. I don't want to hear it.
So a break from a break.
We took a break, then another break. We've been gone.
Hey, I got something we can argue about. Let's in our group chat the other day, or no, not a group chat. Kenny was talking to me and Doodle, and he was talking about going to the bowling alley. This guy eats so much, he knew exactly what the special was at the bowling. He's like, "Oh, I got to go eat there today."
It was tenderloin. Mashed potatoes and green beans. I remember that day because I put a like emoji on it. It sounded good though.
That does sound good.
Hey, listen, I
any day we could just pick out a random restaurant. Kenny's going to tell you special.
Hey, you give me a restaurant, I'll give you my favorite on it right now. Any restaurant you want, I'll tell you what my favorite is. My favorite go-to.
Oh,
Subway.
Lord.
It'll be chicken with pepperoni and ham with pepper jack cheese, Southwest sauce, and pickles and banana peppers on chicken white bread, 12 or 6 inch.
Oh, all right, let's go. 5-star on a Wednesday.
5-star on a Wednesday morning or lunch?
Morning.
I'm probably
lunch. Because breakfast is about the same.
This is absurd.
Lunch, I do the hot Italian sub sometimes, or I'll just go grab a bologna and cheese out of the cooler rack, and then usually a Noss on ice.
That's why your stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Why are you eating lunch 5-star during the day when all restaurants are around?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, couldn't go back there and get 2 bags of Grippos and get 3 cents off a gallon of gas?
I can't. Grippos tear me up, man. You know that. I've tried.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, them Grippos ain't tearing your stomach up.
Yeah, they are
sandwiches out of a thing.
That chicken with pepperoni and pepper jack and peppers and.
Hey, shoot me another one. Give me another restaurant. I'll give it to you. I got them all.
All right. The Hoolies up there, the whatever the food truck Hoolies.
Oh man, that burger was great. Gosh, or they call it not a burger now. What do they call it, torta or something? Or I don't know. That thing was great. It was like $16. So.
Hey,
I could eat it now.
Drum roll, please. We all know we're gonna know he knows the special with this one. Bowling alley.
I like so. I love pasta day. I love pasta day, which is like every other Wednesday. I like taco salad, which it's really inconsistent. Don't know. I ate some soup, beans, and cornbread over there today. That was absolutely freaking phenomenal. Oh man, that was really good. I love the macaroni and cheese bowl. You put chicken and ranch and hot sauce on it. Man, that's really good too.
So, this man's stomach, everything he gets, he puts hot sauce on.
Florida just went up.
Did they? They gonna run them out the building, man.
All right, let's get back on track. We're not gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a short show. And
yeah, I gotta eat. I ain't done nothing. I came straight home and done nothing.
Logan, baseball, real quick. What have you seen? Who are you excited to see this week? Maybe.
Well, I'm looking at the schedule. Somerset plays Southwestern this week. Boyle, they don't have a region game this week, but I really want to go watch them play, so I might slide out there one day. And I kind of want to go check out this East softball team, after hearing about them beating Assumption this week, and go see.
Oh, did they? We owe them apology.
Who's that?
Who?
East. I called it as soon as I got to Nashville. I ain't gonna say who I called it from, but I called it. They sent me the phone. I said, "Man, I didn't do the rankings." They started laughing. They was like, keep us at 10 all year.
That's what I'm saying. People hate when we rank them where they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
I did. Somebody else.
It's preseason. It's preseason.
I let him put his own name out there.
Hey,
they can be mad at me. I will sleep just fine.
So are we talking baseball or softball?
It don't matter. I'll sleep.
He was talking about what game he was going to. We was talking about softball.
I thought we were talking about
we was talking about softball. I said something to this. I told y'all before when we was at the state tournament. But It wasn't nothing serious. They was just joking around. They was
Oh
with
yeah.
me. But when's that Southwestern Somerset game? That sounds good.
That is Tuesday, I believe, or maybe tomorrow. Let me check.
If it's tomorrow, I got something I gotta do tomorrow.
Let me see here.
I hope it's Tuesday.
I got a bunch of stuff I need to do this week.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, dang.
Lincoln's got Somerset Christian tomorrow, varsity only.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Somerset Christian's got a few players that can play some baseball.
Isaiah Hensley.
Isaiah, you got a shirt from last year. He keeps showing me.
Problem is they just don't have the numbers.
They got like 10 players, right?
Well, they called us. They were only going to do a varsity only tomorrow because they only got like 9 players right now.
Yeah,
they got a couple kids out, so
that's tough. Those smaller schools like that, Somerset Christian, DCA, they have a hard time fielding.
Well, I think DCA canceled theirs, didn't they?
They did, from what I understand.
They called it off.
Now Rock plays down Southwestern Tuesday, Doodle, and then they play at Garrett Thursday. So that's another team. Rock's a team that we'll be talking a lot more about as the season goes on.
See, I think it's Phoenix Pittman.
Yes, catcher.
Zeke Fain. Man, I'm drawing a blank. There's so many good players.
They got
but it brutal.
Sawyer Yates.
Brutal district though. Goodness gracious.
Oh yeah. Yep.
See if I'm getting missed text messages like I always do.
Colton Cash.
Oh yeah,
a bunch of kids up the basketball team play there too. But now softball is going to be. I don't know.
I like softball. I love.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be all over the board, man.
They go hard.
I do think right now with softball, you got about 5 teams that are going to mix around up there in the rankings, and then you've got some others that may sneak up.
Then I'll be the controversial one. Y'all can have softball.
Oh, I do. I'm doing. You already know I'm at.
I about fell asleep at that.
What did Logan? What did Jimmy text us the other day? He said, "I got softball."
You got softball.
What he said? Now I'm still going until we get him out there. I enjoy softball. Don't get me wrong. Like there's certain matchups in baseball when there's certain kids pitching or certain teams playing. I like to be there. Same with softball. Like I'm always gonna want to watch an East-West game, for example.
I don't like it because they utilize one
or Mercer East or
that's my problem. If you got one softball, if you got one just great pitcher, that's all you're going to see 90% of the time.
That's
I don't
true.
like.
That's all the way through college and everything.
I don't like that. I think it should be like baseball. You should be developing as many as you possibly can. Which I know softball's it's a sport that a lot of girls don't kind of tell to, but the ones who do, I mean.
Well, you look at most district teams now, right?
He just left us. He said,
well, I mean,
where you going with that?
I mean, they used to like softball. You don't need but like 3 pitchers. I mean, that's about it. 3 for the whole.
He's talking about like limit so that they're forced to pitch different pitchers to make it more.
They'll
mix it up.
It says the way they pitch though, which you would think it would hurt their arm,
right?
But I guess they don't throw over,
but I mean, there's even some parents though. I mean, sometimes coaches abuse some of these pitchers and just constantly.
In our region, go look at the pitching stats. Like I mean, you look at Randy Smith's pitching numbers from last year.
You gotta go to college. Go to college and look at them.
Yeah,
same deal.
I mean, that's it. I mean, Tennessee, like best pitcher, they pitch them. They bring a relief in. They got a relief in sometimes, but like that girl from Oklahoma a couple years ago, nobody couldn't. And she still destroyed the ball.
Competitive wise, if there was a rule that made them.
I'm saying it would be more competitive
the
if they had pitch limits and stuff like that.
Like you'll see this year, Danville play Boyle back to back, like the same nights. Most districts do that because that way you can't pitch your ace against each other twice.
Yeah, but that's so used to it.
That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why the 45th went to their district matchups being Tuesday and Wednesday.
Right, exactly. But other than that, but I was like Ransley. He pitched three different girls Saturday.
Yeah, if you got good girls, but a lot of teams ain't got good pitchers like it. Ain't got 3 pitchers. Now your schools that are top most time they're gonna have one. They have one back there that don't even pitch really, but can go out there and start for another team.
But on the flip side of that, like you said, Doodle, that's what they're going to do in college.
Yeah, that's
And these
exactly what
girls,
they're gonna do in
that's
college.
what they're going to do. Some of them don't even bat; they just pitch.
Yeah, they just
You
pitch.
know what I mean, it's
Here we go. Let's go here. If it'll go. There we go. Time for our favorite segment. That's a lie. All right, number one.
whose favorite? No,
Our favorite. I'm glad you kind of chimed in there, Logan.
no, I like it. I just
So,
you said hard. I kind of like the last part. That's
Chris
how I
and
see it.
Doodle. Is it a lie? Logan had a horrible time at the Sweet 16.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's a lie.
Seemed like he had a good
That's a
time.
lie. That's a lie.
I had a blast. I had fun everywhere I go.
I thought you was going to say Logan's hair product is working.
All right.
It is. It takes,
Logan's
takes
hair
90 days
product
for
is
results.
working.
takes 90 days for results. We ain't there yet.
I'll let you go. I'll let you know in 90 days.
So how many days are we at?
Look, I ain't spending money in 90 days if it ain't working. I mean, I'm cheap. Y'all know that.
Well, in my defense too, I've been on the shot for 5 weeks now, and I've lost 1 pound. So,
But that works.
Well, I mean, have you listened to your menu?
Oh, yeah.
You can't take a shot and eat 4,000 calories a day, Eric Kenny.
I can't eat. It'll make me sick.
You got to walk though. You got to walk a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tessa's
But
like,
I
"You
will
want to
say
walk
this, man.
tonight?" And I'm like, "No."
Hey, this is one of the most fun times I have had at Rupp in a while. There's a lot of people there, and that's what my Say What You Gotta Say is about. But
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
getting
what-
ready to get there. We're getting ready to get there. So, like I said, next week we'll come back. We'll have more info. We'll bring up some more stuff and kind of talk about some players to watch and some things we saw and maybe get some stats going here for long. So,
yeah.
need to text them. All right.
Hey, no, that'll be my Say What You Gotta Say.
All right, here we go. We're going to end the show. Quick show tonight, hour and a half, roughly. Or it's an hour and 15 minutes right now. But,
Yeah.
Doodlebug.
Yeah.
Say what you got to say, bro. Say what you got to say.
Well. Woo wee. Man, Wildcats.
I knew he's going there.
Wow, Wildcats. Yeah, I ain't got to say too much because y'all been talking a lot this year. Y'all swept us.
We beat
2-0.
y'all. That's why.
Y'all did.
Twice.
Y'all did. Y'all beat us twice, but
You still playing when it
Y'all-
matters?
hey, y'all are getting ready for finals. That's about it.
And not
Early
the NCAA
baseball
ones.
season.
Hey, but anyway, no, I ain't even talking about like basketball. Like I'm talking about basketball, but not on the court in general.
Right.
Look, guys, we said this over and over and over. Even when Tubby left, no, all the people you wanted, UK, they didn't want you. They didn't want to follow that mess. Okay, 2 years, and then Gillespie was out there. You got your man Cal. Who wanted to follow? Nobody wanted to follow Cal right there. Who wanted to follow Cal? Nobody did. You're gonna have your 2 years with Pope unless you give him a chance. Honestly, I give Pope. I'll be giving Pope crap all the time. But what he done with this team was
Agreed.
not what it was supposed to be. And they did have some big loss. Losing the big man hurt a lot
I agree.
because that's the big man that they thought they was going to have, and they was going to develop Moreno and everything. They was hoping Moreno got to set this year and do what he needed to do. But I think he played well. Honestly, I do when he was healthy. That's just me because I like the kid. I talked to the kid plenty of times. I talked to his brother plenty of times. He's a good kid,
young man.
Good young man. And then of course I love Jasper too. I know his family. I love his family. But Ole's not a point guard. Everything else. I mean, you spend that money though, Pope. Now I like you, Pope, but you spend that money. If Florida didn't want you, and you won the championship. If Alabama didn't want you, and you made the Final Four, that's the wrong guys to get. If you're gonna go get some of these mid-major boys that's out here balling still, some of them for some teams that's hungry, that's already hungry.
And
they're starving.
I hate it for Pope. I think Mitch getting out might help Pope.
It might. I think it
not
might.
because Mitch
But
Barnhart likes to. He's a control freak. You know what I mean?
and also Kentucky fans, why you get? I mean, you get on there and say what you want to, do what you want to, but y'all knew as well as I did. Tennessee. Okay, I'm a realist. We're not going to win the national championship. If we do, I'll be happy. If we make the Final Four, I'll be happy. We're not built long enough. I think Iowa State's going to give us the business Friday or Thursday. I think we play them Thursday. You know, y'all got to be realists. You know, all year long, I ain't doing this. They won a couple games, SEC. I look on Facebook. Oh, here we go. No, bruh.
Hey,
Just leave it alone, guys.
who
Leave it
you think got took in
alone.
that game today? Not us.
So, hey, leave it alone, UK. Hey, as Charles and Kenny and Shaq would say, time to go fishing.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Time fishing. Time eat.
We'll be fishing next week.
Yeah.
We'll be fixing with you next week over in Herndon Lake or somewhere. But
I think you got to give every coach at least 3 years. I mean, unless just something crazy happens.
Real quick on that. I'm going to be real with it, too, on the UK thing. Post won 3 tournament games the last 2 years.
Correct.
Sweet 16 last year, first round this year.
Yeah.
How many
Almost
did Cal
16.
win the 3 or 4 years before that?
None.
None worth remembering.
One.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I forgot.
They're
I think
doing
Pope won more
better.
than he has.
They're doing better than what they were.
They got to be realistic.
They're not realistic.
I
not.
agree with y'all.
No.
I mean, like,
I agree with everything y'all saying.
I'm not saying Pope is the guy. That's disgusting.
Sorry.
Allergy season, dog.
Allergy season,
everybody's
killing me.
I mean, I don't know if Pope's the guy or not, but if Quaintance don't get hurt and the point guard don't get hurt, guys, I remember when they beat Kansas in the scrimmage or whatever it was, and you all were done hanging, or y'all, but people were done hanging the 9 banner. Oh, it's going
Purdue.
up.
I think they beat Purdue, didn't they? Purdue.
I mean, at the beginning of the year, so, I mean, your 2 best players wasn't even on the floor. Or you didn't have a true point guard, and then the guy that could have made the difference didn't play.
Right.
So,
just take the signs out of Pope's yard. He just got it.
Listen, there's only, to me, my opinion, and I'm not a UK fan,
too.
but there's only 2 guys. There's only 2 guys that really could get that next title for them. One's at St. John's.
Yep.
And the other one is Billy Donovan.
I was gonna say he's at the Bulls.
Yeah, but Kentucky fans need to be realistic. This paying players now. There's it's the reason why Nick Saban got out of college football. It's across the board now. You see teams like Florida, Miami. You got teams that could pay money, and kids just ain't going to UK or Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
No.
But you know what? Indiana had the highest one. They didn't go do nothing. Florida's on here right now going to go Sweet 16 with a $9 million NL. When you pay that much money and get kids, you're buying egos.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be able to coach them. I mean, you got to be established. Yeah, you got to be established. Yeah, but Indiana done it in football and won. So.
Yeah. Who'd ever thought Indiana would win a national
football? Yeah, I wish I'd put some money on.
Now Mark Cuban
2 years ago.
Florida up by 3 here. But anyway, Logan, say what you got to say, brother.
They need to win by 10.
Right, so I had a whole thing. I was going to do research and everything, but I'll save it for another week because between Rupp Arena and some of these games I've been to, man, do you know how many people don't wash their hands in the bathroom, public bathroom anymore?
That's me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting. It's bad, bro. Like I was at Rupp the first, I like to stay hydrated, and I went in there in the morning session, and I saw about 3 people and finally I seen one guy get his hand there and turn the water on there and get his hands wet or use soap. Seen another man pretend like he got hand sanitizer. It was empty. So anyway, we took a break, went out to get something to eat. Second session, I called one dude out. I couldn't take him more. He looked like me. I was crazy, but you watch these people and then they go out there and shake people's hands and hug people and stuff. We're grown men. Wash your hands, man. That's disgusting. It blows my mind how many grown men use a public restroom and don't wash their hands.
Hey, listen. So I'll tell you what my dad told me one time. He says he taught me not to pee on my hands, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
know.
joking. I'm
I know
aggravating
you're
you.
probably not good with science and germs.
I've got all
and
kind
all
of
that,
things. I got all kind of inappropriate stuff I want to say, but I'm gonna leave it.
No,
alone.
let's just move on. That's Logan's pet peeve.
I mean, it's just because it's gross.
I
What
just,
do you mean?
I'm amazed that you
Every
pay
person
so
should be
much
raised to wash
attention to
their
what
hands.
everybody else is doing.
Right?
Hey,
I only pay
I don't
attention.
want somebody walking around shaking my hand. Now I'm worried. Like, nope. We
hey,
elbow knocking from now on.
hey,
That
man.
that
Hey,
tripped
just
me out.
just go. Hey, I was in Nashville at the SEC tournament. That's enough is said, bro. It's smell like pee
Gross.
walking across the street. I mean, the whole
Like,
street smell like pee.
as a mature adult, that would just be something you should do. Like, it's like
Well,
paying
hold on, wait.
bills.
We're not going to talk about what mature adults do, okay?
I mean, it's fair.
He says fair.
I mean, I'm
All
sure.
right.
I mean, I'm
So
an
let's move
adult.
on. All right. So before we go to
I just
Chris,
like to have a good time.
Hey, no, my grandpa say what you guys say is simple. Was it often imitated, never duplicated? Just saying that, throwing it out there. We were the first to do this, and we are the legit one to do it. Just throwing that out there. And two, I'd hate it when people create everything with AI. I think it's dumb.
Yeah.
And
I think it's even dumb when people believe it.
I think burner accounts are, and this is going to get. I think burner accounts are for losers.
Yeah, you're a weak-hearted person if you have to use a burner.
We're not talking about you, Kevin Durant. We're not talking.
Yeah,
about
now we're not talking about Kevin Durant. I just
I'll talk about him. I don't
That's
know.
weak-hearted. I don't care.
There's so many fake Twitter
Yeah.
accounts and fake handles and stuff, and people like we put our face on everything, and you see us, and we're touchable. Like if we say something, we stand by it, and you can see us, and you know our names. But there's so many people out there that want to talk crap or want to say
we're approachable. We're not touchable.
Yeah. Well, you can't if you don't wash your hands, you can't touch Logan.
Thank you. You shouldn't want to touch nobody and wash their hands. That's gross.
I didn't expect it.
What if they didn't pee, Kenny? What if they did the other stuff? What somebody went there? What come on, man.
Oh, never mind. I'll leave it.
No, listen. Well, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Man.
Anyway,
you got here shaking hands with poop.
Well, I'll be more worried about you sitting there watching them do it, Logan.
It's a bath. Have you been to UK? There's 30 people in at the same time. The man uses urinal. I go behind him, and he walks straight out the door and don't go to the sink. That's gross.
Listen, I seen way worse when I went to a Snoop Dogg concert at Rupp Arena.
I'm sure.
So nothing surprises me.
I thought you were going somewhere else, though. That's why it caught me off guard. I thought you had this big plan on something else.
I do, but it's going to take the one I want to talk about. It's going to take about 20 minutes.
We got to save it for next year. All right, Chris, you get to end the show, brother.
Hey,
go ahead, Doodle.
Hey, I was just gonna shout out a former 12th region coach, Josh Cook, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, he's up there. I mean, he's doing it. He's doing his thing.
Wireman, you want to come on the show next week and talk with us?
Get Wireman.
Wireman deserves to come on.
He definitely does.
He might need to be. He might not be one of our guys for the baseball, softball to help us out because me and Doodle will probably be in and out a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna be in and out.
We'll be in and out.
We got football and be coming up soon. You know.
So Wireman,
I'll be here during the region and everything.
Wireman, you want to be a part of the show through baseball,
golf season.
Maybe soccer too.
Fair.
All right, Chris, let's go, man. End this thing before we
listen. I'm not going off the rails. All I'm going to say is it's baseball, softball season. Give us another week. We'll have more things. But listen, coaches, get your stats up on K8. Me and Trent talked about this today. He's like, "Oh yeah, y'all got me last year." If you do not report your stats to KHSAA, we can't go by it.
When's it done? When's it over? When are they? When's Ryhurst?
Oh, Chris and Coach.
Chris and
Coach.
The guy
Chris
that
and
does
Coach. I need my hat. I need my hat.
We got
my hat.
Got it.
Look at my head. My
after
product's
this year,
not working.
Done. Kenny.
Yeah. So it's soon though. It's after baseball season.
Yeah. Like this sports year, like this school year ends. He's done, is my understanding. But yeah, please get your stats in, teams.
Yeah, no, yeah. The big stats are a big thing, especially
we want
for
to recognize your
geek.
kids, but we can if we don't have accurate stats.
Yeah, Stat Geek, and then let us message us and let us know when games are up and who's playing, and reach out to us. Logan has been kicking it. We give Logan a hard time, but man, he's keeping the float
the
boat floating right now by doing all this stuff and
Baseball and softball is 10 times worse than basketball. There's sometimes there's 5 games a week, for each program. So
yeah, that's the thing too. Like, football's so easy and we talk about it. It's one game a week, and we try to pick out the apex game of the week, and it's so difficult, And then we're going to have baseball players of the week. We got softball players of the week. We got, stats and different things coming in. And right now, I'm the only one that's doing graphics. Logan is the only one going to the games, other than Chris going.
When it comes to 12, 12 versus 12 in baseball and softball, you might have 8 games a week. I mean, it's hard to get out to all of them,
And so in baseball, like you all talk about, depending on who pitches, you don't always get a clear of who the better team is. Correct. You just got to go. You throw it all in a big pot, and you got to. It's like the 12th region basketball this year. You don't know. It is. I mean,
luckily we've got a good enough relationship with people that tell us who's pitching that day. That helps a lot.
Yeah. All I know is I'm glad that Logan and somebody else is over the rankings in baseball and softball. So if y'all have issues with them, you can be sure to let Logan and the other person know.
Please.
So anyway, all right. Thank you guys, man. Y'all have a good night. The show was a lot better when Hazlett and Doodle joined. Me and Logan were just sitting there being boring as heck. So
I mean, I would have told y'all to push it back. Y'all could push it back, but I really figured y'all was going to talk baseball at the beginning anyway, so I didn't have no insight on it. But shout out to our 2 teams that went to the state tournament.
Most of the teams
we did. We brought basketball up there at the beginning and talked about those 2 teams and the years they had, and DCA back-to-back got a chance for a 3-peat. I don't know when the last time that's done. So see what the new guys are. Domitian, an absolute phenomenal player. I think Busix is a lot better than people realize as a coach. Girls, I think Southwestern is your early front runner.
Everybody
Southwestern Boyle maybe.
Yeah.
Touching on that, did his son's team make the dance? I didn't keep up with the
I'm not for sure.
No, I don't think so.
Indiana State.
No, I don't think they made it.
No, they did not make the dance at all. Which is where Ashton Drakeford is signed to today, Indiana State football.
I don't know if he's signed yet. Good for him.
So and before you know it, we'll be baseball, softball be done, and we'll be moving on to the next sport.
We'll be running everywhere looking at 707.
Hey, one thing I meant to say before the show started. So they had the archery regional Saturday. I tried to get out there. I just couldn't fit it in.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me the I don't know how to read that stuff, but if you made it, congratulations. If you won or made it to state.
Yeah, no one sent me any stuff about it either as well.
Because they sent me the score, but I didn't know what I was looking at. Somebody sent me something in Greek.
Oh, is that what you're talking about, Chris?
I don't know.
My TV's behind, I believe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you stream, you're a little behind.
Oh, what's the thing saying, Cash?
Woo,
what the thing say on ESPN?
4 seconds to go, and Iowa's up 1 on Florida.
I watch it on DraftKings.
All right, let's get off here, man. So we'll see you guys next week. We'll have a lot more stuff to talk about
after
my 2 weeks of the baseball season. Logan, keep doing
man.
Florida. I'll see you out there this week sometime. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Gotta go and see ya.